Transfer news. Liverpool Sangare, Sterling wanted by Chelsea. Transfer news. The summer is upon us as Premier League clubs turn their attention to building new squads for the new campaign ahead. Just as the season finishes, the transfer window opens and, as ever, clubs are expected to be busy. Coming off the back of a season played in front of fans, it could well be a big summer. Victor Osimhen continues to be linked with a move to Arsenal, while Chelsea are said to have added Raheem Sterling to their post-takeover transfer wish list. Liverpool, meanwhile, are believed to have scouted PSV Eindhoven midfielder Ibrahim Sangare as they continue to add further options into their squad. Sponsored on the continent, Barcelona are thought to be ready to make another move for Leeds United's Rafinha, while Seville will not be taking up their option to sign Anthony Martial on a permanent basis from Manchester United. The window opens on June 10 and runs until 11 p.m. BST on September 1. Follow all of the action live below with Standard Sports Transfer Center. Speaking to Cope, the Real Madrid midfielder revealed his time at the top is not yet over. I've not extended my contract with Real Madrid yet, but I won't do like Mbappe. And I hope the club won't do that to me. According to Empire of the Cop, Liverpool could PSV Eindhoven midfielder Ibrahim Sangare for much less than his reported €40 release clause. They claim the Ivory Coast international could be available for as little as £21.3 million as Jurgen Klopp attempts to bring even more fresh options into his already evolving squad. Dutch journalist Marco Timmer also told EOTK yesterday that Liverpool scouts had been frequently watching the 24-year-old. According to the Daily Telegraph, Tottenham and Chelsea are both keen on a move for Raheem Sterling. The England international will soon enter the final year of his Manchester City contract and, with both Erling Haaland and Julian Alvarez arriving, could be set for an exit. One of City's leading players in the Pep Guardiola era and a key part of England's recent success, his next move will be fascinating. Arsenal are reportedly pushing ahead with their pursuit of at least two new forwards this summer. The Gunners are already said to have held talks with Manchester City striker Gabriel Jesus, who is also a target for North London rivals Tottenham. However, with potentially both Edin Nketiah and Alexander Lacazette set to depart the Emirates at the end of their respective contracts, Arsenal are looking for more than one high-profile arrival in attack. Per Goal, technical director Edu has held discussions with the agent of Napoli's Victor Osimhen, who is a prominent target for Arsenal. However, a deal could be very difficult to pull off given that Napoli have qualified for next season's Champions League and are likely to demand more than £70 million for the Nigerian international. The £4.25 billion sale of Chelsea is on the brink of completion after it was formally signed off by the UK government, writes James Robson. Ministers have given the green light to Todd Boehly's takeover after weeks of tense negotiations to ensure that current owner Roman Abramovich does not benefit from the proceeds of the deal. On Monday, the Premier League said the consortium had passed its owners and directors test. The deal still needs to be approved by the European Commission because Abramovich has a Portuguese passport. But there is now optimism in the Boehly-led consortium that the process to buy Chelsea should be wrapped up before the May 31 deadline set by the government. A government spokesperson said. Late last night the UK government reached a position where we could issue a license that permits the sale of Chelsea Football Club. Click here to read the full story. Real Madrid are reportedly considering making a move for Benfica's Darwin Núñez this summer. According to AS, the La Liga champions are monitoring the striker, having missed out on Kylian Mbappe as the Frenchman signed a new deal at PSG. Manchester United have been linked with Núñez. He's going to be a player getting plenty of attention in the coming months. Tottenham's transfer plans have received a significant boost after it was announced the club has agreed a £150 million capital increase from Joe Lewis's Zenit Group. Just a few days after the team sealed a return to the Champions League, an achievement that could prove decisive in keeping Antonio Conte and Harry Kane at the club, Tottenham have described the move as one that will provide greater financial flexibility and enable the club to further invest on and off the pitch. The statement continued. The investment represents permanent capital with no ongoing interest cost to the club and which may be drawn in tranches until the end of the year. Click here for the full story on that. Erling Haaland is in Manchester as he spends some time at his new club. Man City's newest recruit flew in yesterday afternoon and will be at the training ground today, conducting his first interview with the club's media team. That is expected to be released next week. Not a bad signing to have wrapped up before the window even opens. Luis Suarez is on the hunt for a new club this summer after leaving Atletico Madrid at the end of the season. The striker has revealed it wasn't his decision though, and that he was only informed at the very last minute. I would have liked to continue, Suarez told El Larguero radio station. The director of communication told me that I was leaving the day before my dismissal. I said, well, at least someone tells me something. Did I talk to Cholo Simeon? No. Did I talk to Atleti Sporting director Andrea Berta? No.